Oh, hello everybody. It's been a week, a month, 2 months. It's been 3 months? Oh, well, you know the saying, it's better to upload after 3 months than never. So I am back here, and what brought me back? Was it my passion for YouTube videos? No, it was not that. I watched a movie so bad that it punched me hard and put me in a grave. And then I was fuming with emotion, with anger, and it brought me back from the dead. So here I am today, sitting here. I watched the movie yesterday as a recording of this video, which is Monday right now, so I watched it on Sunday. And ever since then, every time I try to do anything, just anything, cook food, eat it, I can't. The memories of this thing just comes back to me. I feel like I have PTSD. It's that bad, I'm not even joking. What movie I'm talking about? Well, I'm teasing it like it's not on the thumbnail. I watched Jurassic World Dominion. It's hard to utter those words. It's like I'm back from the war, I don't want to remember that, but I feel like I have to talk about it so I can move on with my life. I love Jurassic Park. I mean, me saying that is nothing surprising. It's one of the most rewatchable movies ever. It has that amazing magical feeling to it each time I revisit it. It's perfect. I mean, it's a classic Spielberg film. The second one, The Lost World, I don't really have any I love Jurassic Park. It's one of the most rewatchable movies ever. It has that magical feeling each time I go back to it. It's amazing. I mean, it's classic Spielberg. What not to love there, right? The second one is okay. I don't really have any strong feelings about it. It has some good moments, but it's not the one that I rewatch honestly that much. It has one really good moment, which I will talk about in this video. But let's talk about Jurassic Park 3. Don't like it. Nobody does. It's a bad movie, but at least it's watchable. Emphasis on the watchable, you'll get to know why in a minute. Jurassic World, I actually really like. I think it's a super fun movie. I've never heard anybody say good things about this. Everybody always trashes on Jurassic World. But actually, when I watched it back in the days in the theater, I had fun with it. And then I rewatched it, and I still had fun with it. It's an entertaining movie. It's not great, but at least it's entertaining. It's tried to do something different, a little bit different, Jurassic World 2, I do not like. In fact, I really don't like. It was really hard to sit through it, but I did it. It was, I don't even know. I can't say anything positive about it. And at the end of that movie, remember, the girl, I'm gonna call her the girl, I don't know her name, and I don't care, her character is boring. She released the dinosaurs into the world, literally freaking made millions of people die. Great, I am supposed to care about her. Anyways, so with that one, I was expecting Jurassic World 3 to show us the world with dinosaurs, how people who go to work, go to school on a daily basis in cities, suburbs, in like dinosaurs walking around the bigger cities like New York, how they're affecting people's lives basically, how just like the world like New York with skyscrapers, but with dinosaurs. Doesn't it sound cool? I thought that would be what Jurassic World Dominion would do, something different. I really didn't like the second one, and I thought that at least this one would be maybe a little bit fun. It wouldn't be good, but it would be at least kind of fun. But no, that's not what they did. They literally set this thing up, I think everybody was expecting it, I'm not the only one, and they didn't do it. Jurassic World Dominion is far from that. It's terrible. Director Colin Trevorrow looked at all the 5 movies, the previous movies, and thought, you know what? Every one of them took place on an island. And why try to make something different? That's hilarious. We're Hollywood. We're gonna make the same bullshit, regurgitate a script for this one. We're just gonna use it. We're just gonna tweak a little few things. It's the same bullshit, except it's even worse. This movie has the biggest sin you can have in any entertainment media, okay? When you're watching a movie, you want it to be emotionally engaging. You want to feel something, whether it's happiness, sadness, whatever the movie is supposed to make you feel. This movie made me feel frustration and anger, as you can see. This movie has the biggest sin, and it's called being boring. I suffered so much to watch this movie. Me and my cousin, we love watching shitty freaking movies together. We're like, oh, it's another shitty movie, let's watch it. It's fun usually. It wasn't. This one wasn't fun. We barely sat through it. I was just like, let's sit through this shit so I can say that at least I finished this shitty trilogy. Oh my god, not a shitty trilogy, at least the first one was good. In fact, first one, in comparison to the third one, is a freaking masterpiece. This one, holy shit, it's just, how can you make a movie this unwatchable. This movie is legitimately unwatchable. And let me explain, okay? I'm fuming here. Let me explain why this movie is unwatchable. First of all, this movie feels so artificial. Each thing that comes out of a character's mouth, you know it's a script. This is not how real people talk like. This is not what real people say. Holy shit. Remember in the first movie in Jurassic Park when they explain us how they basically brought back the dinosaurs? They explained it in a way that literally everybody could understand, literally a baby could understand it. They made science approachable. I mean, it's not like actual correct science, but still, you know, science fiction. In this movie, each character talks about some scientific bullshit that nobody can understand and nobody can follow and nobody can care about. Every freaking scene, it's the characters talking about this bullshit that you don't care about. There isn't a single dialogue in this movie that I remember or that I cared about. Everything is so boring. Oh my god. Every time it's like, so this is this, that, and oh, you know, the farming thing, oh, this scientific thing, that scientific thing. And look, I don't mind science if it's approachable, if I can understand something, but literally what they're saying is like random words on the script. Okay, this scientific word and that. I don't care. I am watching a Jurassic World Dominion film. Where is the fun? Where is it? There is no fun. Not at all. Well, there are dinosaurs. Well, look, dinosaurs feel like nothing. I just know it's a CGI walking around, and oh my god, each scene with a dinosaur, it's literally like creating fake danger. I'm saying it's fake danger because each time it's like, oh, look, this main character, he's in danger. Oh, look, the dinosaur, is he gonna eat him up? Do you guys think we're gonna kill one of the main characters? Oh, of course, especially in the beginning of the movie. I wonder if Owen's gonna die. What do you guys think? Of course not. Of course not. Why would you do that? The entirety of this movie is creating fake danger that doesn't evoke any feelings in me, because I know nobody's gonna die, and they didn't kill anybody, by the way. No spoilers, but it is a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. Why would you watch this movie? Don't watch this movie. I am just telling you, don't watch this movie. And honestly, me saying that nobody dies is not a spoiler. I'm just losing my mind and talking too fast because this movie killed me. It destroyed me. I don't think I can be sane after watching this. Literally, the first 10 minutes were terrible. It was so boring, and I'm like, okay, the next 10 minutes. Okay, the next 10 minutes. Oh, it's been like an hour. Oh, I'm hoping that at least the next hour, you know, will be fine. At least the last act. Nothing. Nope. The movie has the audacity to be 2 hours and 20 minutes long. 2 hours and 20 minutes of boringness, of just shitty dialogues about science and nothing interesting. And even the action scenes, dude. There's this one scene that takes place like in Italy. I just, you know, if you showed me that scene, I wouldn't think it's like a Jurassic World or Jurassic Park movie. It just feels like a shitty action scene from a shitty action movie. I just don't know. How can you mess up a movie this badly? It's insane. I just don't understand why Colin Trevorrow looked at the previous 5 movies and was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make it on an island once again. Why would I try to do something different? At least with Jurassic World, it took place on a park. That was fun. That was a little different. This one, it's not. It takes place on an island with a shitty freaking corporation biasing or whatever. Oh my god, it's just, I just don't understand it. And he had a budget of $180 million. That's a lot of freaking money. You can make a cool movie. Oh no. Well, that budget went to bringing back the old actors because everybody cares. Hollywood, stop. Stop doing this. It doesn't work if you bring back the actors and the movie's trash. It needs to have, first of all, the actors need to have some kind of a role where it's like, oh, I get why they're here. This one, you know, it's just they're here because they, you know, it's Hollywood. They have to bring them back. They have to do this so that you guys cry and piss your pants. For us to piss our pants, it needs to be of a good quality. Like in No Way Home, that was legitimately a good movie. It wasn't just like they brought back Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield for nothing. It was actually well freaking done. I was kind of baffled at how they brought back the old cast and they were literally wearing the same like clothes they wore in the first movie because, you know, we're stupid. You know, we need to have that exact imagery like, oh yeah, these are the characters from the first one. Like the nostalgia, they're trying to build it up so much to the point where like they're wearing the same things. Remember these characters? Guys, remember, please cry. I don't care. You know everything is bad when, if the movie ended with the world's end with apocalypse and literally every character died and suffered, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care about a single character. I don't care. Not about Owen, not about, what was her name? Claire? Right? The blonde girl, the teenager with, you know, outbursts and bullshit. I don't care. They can all just disappear. I'm also kind of wondering how Owen has literally force from Star Wars. Each time there's a dinosaur, he's like this, and they stop. What is this? This is a hand. I was expecting a scene where a dinosaur would just bite off his hand. That'd be fun. That'd be kind of fun, you know? That'd be realistic. You can't just stop dinosaurs with this shit. Every time it's like, guys, yes, the force is with me. I'm gonna stop you. Every time, every freaking time. It's not once, it's not twice, it's not 30. Every time. It's like 20 or 30 times in the movie he does this shit. It's not cool. It's f***ing ridiculous. The villain is so predictable. Holy shit. Literally the first appearance he makes, my friend was like, yeah, he's the villain. I'm like, yep. Yep. He is. And he was, of course. What a surprise. And spoiler alert. Oh my god, spoilers. God forbid. Don't watch this movie. Don't. Spare yourself. I destroyed myself. You spare yourself. If you've seen it, I feel so bad for you. But anyways, he dies. You know, the good characters live. He dies. Wow. What a surprise. The soundtrack is an insult to John Williams. Sometimes they'll use the notes from his classic soundtrack, like the first few notes, like da-da-da, and then they change it, and they do something bullshit, like generic Hollywoody soundtrack. It's terrible. How can you ruin John Williams' amazing score, one of the best scores ever? You take it and you ruin it. So what does this movie accomplish? What is the ending? You know, spoiler alert for those who want to see it. If you want to see it, what's wrong with you? I have been screaming this entire video. I've been fuming, screaming, dying for you to understand that this movie is not worth watching. It's terrible. It's horrible. Don't waste your life. So the ending is absolute garbage. Look, some dinosaurs are on this island. Some of them are still in the city because they're good. Dinosaurs are good. They are not. Stop showing me herbivores each time you want to make me feel sympathy. In the beginning of the movie, they have like 50 scenes with that, like back to back. It's like, oh, look. They're not too bad, you know. They can be tamed. Some of them are good, you know, the herbivores, Brachiosaurus. We've had that scene like 50 times in the past 5 movies. Look, Brachiosaurus might be cute on the screen, but if it was right next to me in real life, I would find a hole, crawl into it, and cry, because that thing is terrifying. I don't care that it's not going to eat me. It's still massive. If it walked around the city, it would stomp around, destroy our cars, houses, and stomp on us as well. They're dinosaurs. I don't feel sympathy. They would kill us and destroy us. I'm sorry. I have, you know, self-defense mechanism. I don't want to freaking die. So I don't care, you know. I don't support the main characters, this freaking journey to save dinosaurs. I don't care. They died. They should have just been left to die back in Jurassic Park. But anyways, look, they're living happily ever after. Who gives a shit? This movie is freaking garbage. I also find it hilarious how they're trying to make dinosaurs act like pets or something, like the good ones. They have, I don't know, once again, I don't know the names of the dinosaurs and everything, but you know Blue, Owen's dinosaurs that he like was taming and shit? Basically, she has like a kid now, and the kid gets kidnapped by these evil guys, along with the blonde girl from the movie, and Owen is like, I'm gonna bring your kid back. And the dinosaur is like, yes, sir, please do. You can call me on my phone. They're literally acting like that. She's like, she understands him and then leaves. And then at the end of the movie, Owen brings back her kid, and the mother and the kid kind of run away. And then the kid on the way just stops in the middle and looks back at Owen. He's like almost like thanking him. It's a dinosaur. It is not a person. They don't stop. Stop doing this. I wasted 2 hours and 20 minutes of my life. Not that I never waste my time. I do. But I rather waste it laying around the bed, playing games, literally doing absolutely anything. Washing the dishes. Collecting bugs. I don't collect bugs, but even that would be more fulfilling than watching this movie. I honestly feel like this movie would deserve like a 1 out of 10. You know, you might be like, you're exaggerating. Yeah, look, visually, it looks okay. It's not disgusting, right? This movie was technically a movie. It's not like a B level or something. It's not a B movie. still feel like this is a 1 because it was insufferable. It was legitimately difficult to watch this movie. I am not joking when I say that. I don't remember the last time a movie was so bad that I wanted to just turn it off, that I felt this bored. I don't remember. Literally, there are like bad movies that are so bad they're fun. You know, those types of movies I really like. They're hilarious. I can watch them and laugh. There are movies that are so bad, they're just bad and boring. They are so hard to sit through. And Jurassic World Dominion is exactly that. I literally don't know what grade I would give this movie. It's literally like 1 out of 10 maybe. Yeah, you might be like, you're exaggerating. It's not like a B-level movie or something. Look, it was just so hard to sit through. I didn't want to watch it. I would never rewatch it again. You'd have to pay me a lot of freaking money for me to rewatch this movie. It's so bad. If I could return my time, my 2 hours and 20 minutes, or if I can return to yesterday, I would never watch it. It's waste of time. I don't remember anything from this movie. Not a single fun dialogue, not a single fun scene. My brain wanted to turn itself off and shut down, and I wanted to sleep, literally. I hated every second of this movie. It's shit. It's pure pile of garbage, steaming garbage. You know the pile of garbage from the first movie, from Jurassic Park?
That is one big pile of shit.
Yes, that's Jurassic World Dominion. It's horrible, and if you haven't seen it, oh my god, I'm so happy for you. Never watch it, please. Look, usually with movies, even if it's bad, you're like, well, you can check it out for yourself. Maybe you'll like it. No, you won't. If you have one working brain cell, and which I know every one of my viewers do, of course, every one of my viewers are intellectuals. My fellow intellectuals, don't watch it. It's terrible. It's horrible. If you've watched it, you've suffered with me. I feel so bad for you. We've suffered together. We've been to war called Jurassic World Dominion. We've seen hell. I hope that we never see a movie like that again. So that's it for this mess of a video. I don't know who made it this far because I was just talking super fast because when I get angry, that's what I do. I'm glad if you made it this far. Thank you for watching. Sorry for not really uploading that much. I'll talk about that maybe in my next video. There's one video that I'm going to record soon as well. Yeah, I'll touch upon on that video. Anyways, well, until next time, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like as always, subscribe if you want to, watch good movies. Do it. There are some great movies, you know. Hollywood sometimes sucks, especially lately. There are a ton of great Korean movies, and I have a lot of great Korean movie reviews. There's a playlist for that, link in the bio. Check it out, and yeah, see ya soon. Bye.